Okay, so this is going to be the midterm for 381. So first we have to include all the files in the code, include servo.h, servo, my servo. We have to put the pin on the buzzer. We have to include the SRO4H file. We have to define the trigger pin 12, the echo pin 11 for the SRO4. Then we have to define those again before the setup function. We have the long A, the long actual, which we'll get into that in a second. So in the setup function, we have to do the serial.begin. That begins the serial port and it initializes it. Delay 1000. My servo.attach and my servo.write. This is also with the this is actually according to the buzzer. So this is attached to pin 9. The my servo.attach, that is the pin for the servo, and the my servo.write, that is what it is. That's also with the servo. So the pin mode buzzer output, that's setting up the buzzer. Then we have the and then we have the A equals SRO4 distance. Then we have the actual, and it does the slope formula right there for it. And then we have the serial print A that prints the A value. Then we have the serial print line, the CM uncalibrated, that's before it's calibrated, and the serial print actual, that's the CM calibrated. And that is delay each time on as the row goes down 1000 milliseconds. So we have a do while loop here. So we have a serial.begin 9600, then we have a delay, and then we have this again. We have this right here again. So it repeats this. This sets it up, and then this repeats it in the do while loop. So it does all of this, and it does this right here again because it's in the do loop. So it does this. It does the SRO4 stuff. Then it does the then it initializes the random servo and equals the random servo 60 and 120. So it rotates between 60 and 120 degrees. So this it serial prints the ran servo, and it prints the servo angle. So it tells us the servo angle right here, 60 to 120, and then my servo dot write and ran servo. This is all also from before. So get into while loop. So while A is greater than 20, it doesn't sound. This while loop goes, and while A is less than 0, the while loop goes. So these are the conditions for the while loop to go. So if these conditions are met, this goes. But however, if it's inside 0 or 20, the buzzer sounds. But if that doesn't sit, those conditions aren't met, then the buzzer does not sound. So then we go into the loop. So the loop is just the buzzer buzzing. So it has the digital write, the buzzer high, buzzer low, and then the other frequency, buzzer high, buzzer low. That's dee-doo, dee-doo, dee-doo. That is the output of frequency. I equals 0, I is greater than 80. That's the frequency that it's giving out, and this is also set up right here. It's the buzzer it is initialized in pin 13. And then everything else is also included. So then we have this right here, and all the brackets are good. So then we got to check it. So it checks. Then we have to plug this in, and then we got to upload it. And it should begin. So this is the servo right here rotating, and the servo right here is attached to the ground, and the positive or 5 volts is attached to pin 9. Then we have the SRO4 with the trigger pins and everything right here, all attached to its pins 12 and 11 and ground and negative. Then we have the buzzer connected to pin 13 and ground. And then we have this thing turning with the servo. So it is scanning right now. It is continuously scanning for things greater, or less than 20 centimeters in distance. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna slowly creep in. I'm gonna steal it. So as it's turning to sense it, and it sensed my hand. It stopped because it's outside of the loop now, and the do while loop, it did its job, and now it's just looping the buzzer. And yes, that is my proximity detector and sound thing, and it is the midterm. Awesome.